We made it, everyone. Day 12. Thank you guys so much, especially those of you who showed up all 12 days. Welcome to the 12th day of Merry Fishmas, everyone. Thank you so very much. Guys, this has been absolutely great. I gotta move that. I got something playing in the background. Sorry. This has been absolutely great to be here with you through this entire thing, just each and every day. The giveaways, watching the chat, learning how to drive this, and you guys just hanging in there good with me. Thank you so very much. Tonight we have Geo and Jessica McDaniel on from Shimmering Aquatics. They'll be here chilling out. We're going to do a little bit of beta talk with those guys. So we're also at the giveaway. Today we're going to give away an 8-pack of Frontosas. It's kind of my flagship fish. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing here. Why don't we get these guys on here? And I don't know. Here we go. Got to figure some of this out, you guys, as I go here. Geo and Jessica.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Hey guys. Sorry. We had it going better before, but it is what it is. You guys, this is Geo and Jessica McDaniels. These guys are beta breeders from Florida. They live up north from me. I met these guys a couple of years ago through Fish Club. Again, this is why I just suggest to everybody you'll meet great people doing this. These guys specialize in the breeding of wild betas. If you guys would be so kind, Jessica and Geo, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into it and what you're doing and where you're at right now?
Well, I think we got into it like everybody else. You picked up a cup when Walmart was selling betas and said, hey, this is a really cool fish. And you took it home and threw it in a little vase. And
just because he calls them betas does not mean you get to get away with calling them betas. They are bettas.
Better than you.
That was a question I had coming up here. Is it beta or is it betta?
It's betta.
It's betta.
Better than a beta.
Doesn't matter where you live. It's betta. We're gonna go with Jessica here on this. We're gonna stick with that. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's the way a lot of us get into fish. We just kind of stumble across them and stuff like that. And were you guys just gung-ho with betas like right off the rip or what?
I was a cichlid guy for years. I actually have a almost 3,000 gallon cichlid pond that's dug into my backyard here in North Florida. So I've was a diehard cichlid guy, and Jessica's always really been into bettas.
I've pretty much always had a betta since like the early 90s when I got my first one from a cup in Walmart, and I've always had them. But
right on. You guys, I got so excited to have you guys on today. I jumped in it right to you. I didn't even check and see how many people were here. I can't see, but I can look at the chat and we can say hi to a couple of people here quick and we'll jump back into this. Hey, Dibby, how are you doing today? Monster Fish Gal. What's up with you? Oh, I see some new people. Divide by zero. I don't remember if I saw that. Kitten's on there. Vibes, thank you very much, you guys. Vibes is the first person I ever went on live with. If you guys don't know who Vibes is, definitely go and check his channel out. He's a great guy. He's actually down here in Florida now, so we're hoping to get a fish room tour in with him. I do not have a mod, so I don't have anybody to throw links up. Otherwise, I'd link his channel to you guys. Let's see who else is up in here today. I did ask a question. Hey, Timo, Jareth, hello very, very much. Mike Reardon, what's going on? So, nice sweater. Thank you very much. It makes noise too. I don't think I should hear it. You sing Christmas songs. Yes. We're trying to be as festive as we can here. So, you guys sent me some files. I asked you for some pictures. I don't know that much about betas. One would think maybe I did if they looked around here, and this is only because of you guys. It just started to happen with baby betas here. I have no clue how that happened either. What species do you guys all currently wait? First off, this. How many different beta species do you guys currently breed, and how many betas do you have here?
Oh, wow.
We have macrostomas,
Yep.
mahachais.
Yep.
We have
Maculatas.
one of
I'm going to throw some pictures up here, and you guys can comment on what they are too.
Yeah.
So that's a mahachai. That's a actual pot collected mahachai. So wild collected, they're really endangered right now. Their habitat is disappearing as we speak. There's a very small section that's south of Bangkok where these guys are naturally inhabiting, and yeah, they're putting up condos there. So I mean, much like Florida, it's disappearing, and all of our wetlands are turning into condos and oil change places. It's same thing in Thailand. So it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
We're trying to protect those guys as much as we can.
Yeah, we have some pictures here too that we'll throw up in a little bit of some of the areas too. You can tell us about. And who
Yeah.
is this guy? This is I didn't even know they came the colors like this in the wild. This is absolutely phenomenal.
Those are some of Jessica's favorites right there. Those are her little appies, and they're incredible. They get so bright when they're ready to breed.
You should see him when he gets colored up.
Yeah, he wasn't really colored up. That was 24 hours in the tank after 3 days in flight from Indonesia.
Really?
So he's really banging now.
And this one here, I'm sure will be a lot of people's favorites here. That's an unbelievable looking fish right there.
Two of my favorites right there, actually.
Yeah, that is definitely my favorite. The one with our tail closest to us is a Smyrgdina guitar. Those are found up in extreme northeast Thailand in Isan, a place called Bungen. And they're really just amazing fish. The other one that's in there is an embellus. They're southern fish, so you've got your northern forest fish and your southern forest fish there, and they wouldn't see each other in nature, but they're seeing each other in our house. That's my drive and focus on what I like to breed is the Thai forest fish, as they call them.
Right on. How about you, Jessica? What are your favorite ones to breed?
I love them all, to be honest. The embellus are some of my favorite. They're still wild looking, but they have the beautiful metallics. But I actually have a real soft spot for the cochina groups. So your hindras, your appies, the rudolins and the persephones. There isn't a betta that I don't like.
If it's located on Borneo and it's a betta, it's in her collection or on her wish list.
If it's located on this planet, I want it. They're like Pokemon.
Crazy.
I gotta collect them all.
That's right. They are like Pokemon.
There's just so many different kinds. Every day I feel like I'm reading a little bit. When I am, I don't read about betas every day. Every day when I am reading about betas, and then I just seem to find like another type or another wild kind, or you'll post something, and I'm just like, oh, crazy, or one after another. I never would have thought they could look like that in the wild.
Didn't mean to get you addicted to those. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I tell you what, I have some absolutely beautiful fish here. The mahakams, I absolutely love my mess with them every single day. And then I have what are the other ones? The guitar betas, and I just forgot the name of the other ones. I got you just
got the Antutas from us.
Yes,
those are the first ones.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, they just want to hang out and be friends all the time also. So I really do enjoy that about them. That's I think like a misconception from what I hear from other people who mess with betas, or when I go online and read it, they're like, oh yeah, those wild betas, they're just going to hide all the time, and you're never going to see them, and they're not going to color up, and like maybe for the first like 3 days, but as soon as they get hungry, they're like, hey, what's up? Let's have some snacks. They don't care.
They're definitely food motivated.
the Mahakams do backflips for snacks. It is
I was going to say they're
absolutely
very
crazy.
smart fish.
Yeah.
They figure out who the food giver is, and they will make themselves be seen.
Jareth, I
I've
like
got it.
fish too. I'm gonna go check the chat here and say hi to some people, and then we're gonna get to some questions. Divide by zero. Hey, you guys, this is something to check out. Rick Borstein from the Fort Myers Aquarium Club is going to be speaking February on the Aquarium Co-op podcast. So check it out. If you guys aren't members there, you'll need to sign up to be a member. I would imagine it's for the members only. It says it's for the members only area. So there's a bit of information for you. I don't have any links to share with you guys for any of that. I see people are watching TV Frosty and stuff like that. They're watching in the house too. Geo and Jessica here. Here's a question for you guys. If you want to share that, I'll throw your guys' website up here again. And Vibes says, where are you guys located? Like, tell us about where you are up there.
We're up in Citrus County, so the closest thing to us is Crystal River, where all the manatees are at.
Nice.
We're pretty rural.
Yeah, it gets cold up there. So
Yeah, we're gonna have some 20-degree weather coming up. So we've got diesel heaters on all of our ponds, so we can keep them warm, and we just throw the tarps on them. And Jessica has a 300-gallon pond full of Smyrgdina guitar females with,
There's 2 male.
well, there's 2 males in it, so you know.
They're happy.
Yeah, they're definitely happy boys. So those
Right.
guys are on a diesel heater as well. Keep
So I
them warm.
suppose that's a lot colder than it is down here for us. Excuse me. So that kind of, does that shut down the breeding and stuff for the winter and give you guys time for grow and a little bit of time to relax, or does that get everybody fired up because it's cold, or do the betas just not care?
Our fish room's pretty much so 74 to 78 degrees year round. So every place the bettas are at, they're in a climate they recognize. Your more extreme bettas, the guitars, where they're actually located in northeastern Thailand, they get down into the 50s at night. So they're pretty cold tolerant fish.
So are the Antutas.
And so are the Antutas. The Antutas are actually in mountain streams, and they can take temperatures down into the 60s.
They're not
They
happy.
will not take temperatures in the 50s. Unfortunately, I had one that I missed in an outside tank, and he was very, very unhappy that he didn't get in the net.
Yeah.
Right on. That's too bad. Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, I saw your guys' setup with the diesel heaters and stuff like that. I just wanted to throw up some of these pictures here of the areas where these fish come from. I don't know if people really know what it's like in these
So,
areas.
That's Mahachai right there. That's actually where the Betta Mahachai lives, and those are palm forests that are basically a mangrove palm forest. So think of like the salt flats that we have here in Florida. Similar setup. They flood in the summer, and in the winter they dry up. So I think I sent another picture to you. I don't know if you have it on there. Actually, yep, that one's good. That one's up in that's up in Bungan. That's up in northeast Thailand. So that's also same
How
Bungan.
about that one?
Yep, northeast Thailand. That one is that's a rice paddy. That water is about ankle deep, and that's where you're going to find bettas, is right in there around your ankles.
And they're just up in there, all the colorful bettas.
Yeah, they're
Down.
pretty much so. You look around for a bubble nest, and when you find a bubble nest that looks dirty, that's an older bubble nest. The males are still hanging out in the area, and you just dip a net in there and scoop them up. A lot of the Thai people that are very good at this scoop them by hand. They will go right under the nest and just scoop a betta out in their hand.
Scoop
It's
them
pretty
right out.
amazing to see.
But then not all bettas are the same either. You've got the crabby
That's
mouth rooters, the Antutas that actually like the faster.
They like a
moving
faster
water.
moving water.
They tuck in with the rocks and the.
Well, those are harder to get. Same with the macrostomas. The macrostomas down in Borneo are in fast moving streams. They're tucked up into the rocks as well.
Yeah. So
Those
was
guys
gonna-
are really hard to get.
I was just going to ask that, like, like the different environments they live in. I know I have more questions for you. Let's see what the people in the chat have to say, if they have any questions. I did ask them before, like their favorite betas and stuff. I get sidetracked, and it is what it is. There we go. What is your guys' favorite type of beta? But let's see what if anybody had any questions. Here, Mike Reardon wants to know. We're going to ask you guys some questions. Do they get to Pascal? Yes.
Oh yeah, we're
Not
at
as often as
Pasco.
we'd like to. We keep
Yeah.
wanting to, but something keeps coming up. We've only been once or twice.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been to Pasco.
Yeah, yeah.
We're generally at Tampa, which
Tampa,
is further
for
than Pasco
sure.
from us, believe it or not.
Yeah, Vibes is 70 miles away, he says, for the holiday season. He's up in Tampa right now. That's why he asked where you guys were at. Yeah, he's up visiting. Let's see. Was there any more beta questions? Let's see. Aha. This is the one I was looking for right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's is that a gourami then, I'm going to guess?
I'm pretty sure it is.
In the Congo. So, ooh, interesting. I'm definitely going to look that one up.
I definitely
grab of that.
We could look it up here really quick because somebody taught me how to do that, but I probably have too many things sitting up on my screen right now. Let me see. We could try it.
Google it right now. Jessica's
So,
on it.
If anybody has any questions, feel free to post them up in the chat too.
I need
We're
one
going
of
to
these.
check. And
So- Yeah, thanks divided by zero. Why don't we have those in our life right now? So
So-
makes me think
That's
of a
pretty incredible.
paradise cichlid.
yeah, it definitely looks like a mix between a paradise fish and a cichlid. And
oh,
yeah.
should we
Gotta
try to
have
look
that.
up here really quick?
Oh man,
I
that
can-
thing's pretty incredible.
You
Huh?
guys can get it up there.
Rid of there.
Hold on. Oh, you
Yeah,
guys
there you
are
go. Yeah,
Oh,
that's yeah.
Jessica. You should get
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, I need
You
this.
guys should get those. I would say, yeah.
If anybody
Yeah.
You guys-
wants to know what I need for Christmas,
That just went on the list.
Yeah. Hey everybody, I just want to
oh,
you guys
it's
I
ornate
don't
climbing
have
Oh, okay.
obviously
Yeah,
links.
nice.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
just don't- It's
So it's like the leech.
it's an ornate climbing perch. I knew it's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
non-scientific name. I'm very bad with scientific names.
Yeah. I could tell you the Thai name for most of the bettas that we keep, and scientific names I am horrible at.
It's funny because I'm good.
Just
at
terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
You guys,
in
it is
medical
the
field, it better
last
be.
day of the giveaway here. The last thing I'm giving away is the group of frontoses. It is Christmas
Bettas
Eve.
that are
So
high
I think I'm
maintenance.
throwing a couple more giveaways here. Lewis
Yeah.
from Shimmering Aquatics, he wants to give out a hat and a shirt. I think he's only got extra large left. If anybody would like to get in that, we can do that. I'm going to give a couple more gift cards away here really quick too. I don't know how long Gio and Jessica want to be on here. I don't know how long you guys can hang out. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not doing much, just sitting here. We've been running about a half hour. But you guys, let's take a quick break here. We're gonna ask Gio and Jessica a question, and then I'll go put up a.
Yeah, I saw a
keyword.
good question come along there that was pretty interesting to me. About
Let's go and let's.
which was
if
the
you
hardest
guys
to keep.
monitors, they can monitor the chat. Yes, Vibes. Thank you. I haven't got that far with this yet. So, tell me you saw a question. Let me look for it. So they probably like that one. Favorite betas living in a good sized aquarium. Labyrinth fish, Uncle Joe, I bred those. I'm looking for the question.
The question is, which bettas are hard to keep or high maintenance?
What I was just throwing up there. So we're
Yeah.
gonna throw it up there, and I'm gonna put you guys up and go in here and make a giveaway.
You
You
got this
can
one?
There's a
I
couple
would
different
love
levels
to
of
hear
this.
this.
Yeah,
because
there
that is
really is.
one of the questions I have wrote down is, are some betas harder to take care of or to breed than others? Bettas, if you will.
Yeah.
The more endangered they are, the more they want to jump out of a tank. That makes them harder to begin with. But as far as hard, macrostomas seem to be the most delicate of system. They're quick to get sick.
Yeah, they develop a lot of issues. They are quick to get velvet. We've noticed that. So we've got UV lights in the filtration system on all of their systems. we've gone a couple of years trying to get good breeding pairs put together, and we finally got a really good breeding pair. So
for years we were getting them in with velvet already.
Yeah,
where we got them from.
Imported fish are going to get, fish that are getting sick coming through the stress of that transit, but they seem to never really shake it. So they're definitely probably more picky about water conditions than other fish. As far as hard to breed, mouth brooders, if it's a mouth brooder, you've got very little control. They put those babies in their mouth. So a lot of times they'll go a week or two.
And then they'll swallow.
And then they just decide they're going to swallow the fish, and they come up and they say, "Hey, feed me." So
and that's it. That's what I'm dealing with, a couple pairs I have right now. So what we're going to do is make sure, let's look for one more question for you to answer, because I'm going to have to make sure I can get that in the chat there. That was a good question. Thank you guys very much. Here is, I'm just going to throw this up from Night Owl Aquatics here.
Okay.
If you guys want to, I don't know. I have so many questions. I'm trying to get this up to do a giveaway. Here we go. There's a good one right there. Dee Dee is on here. Thank you, Dee for coming in tonight. She's my savior. She's the one who's kind of basically helped me through a lot of this. If you guys could give that out, she will put it up on the screen for you real quick.
I'm slacking. Yeah, we need to get on social media. We've had our company now for 2 years. We've officially been a licensed importer and legitimate business, and I'm just slacking on the social media. And with what we do, I give away a lot of fish because a lot of the fish we breed are very endangered. And to me, keeping them in the hobby is really what it's all about. So
you guys,
everything else we have that we sell out goes by word of mouth.
This first stream, hashtag bubbles to get on the first giveaway.
Oh, heck yeah.
Bubbles. Go ahead.
Tiny bubbles.
No, do not get that stuck in my head.
Bettas love to blow bubbles.
Just Coke Zero.
Not all.
Yeah.
No, mouth breeders don't like to blow bubbles. You're right about that.
Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you. I like listening to Betta talk.
I'm so mad.
I know.
I'm lucky enough, you guys, to Geo and Jessica gave me, I have a few sets of wild Betta here at the house, and I just think they're absolutely great. Now I'm going to be on the prowl for red ones to buy. So can you take these different Bettas and cross them? And how do you get the colored Bettas? Tell me about this, you guys.
Okay, so I do a couple breeds a year, a couple spawns a year of like koi plakat fancy Bettas, but we don't do a lot of those. We stick mostly to the wilds. Those are more like an artistic.
Yeah, genetic crossing to get colors is an art. And if you're really interested in it, we could sit down and I can bust out the charts and we can do a live chat on breeding ornamental Bettas. I mean, I've got a lot of great information from Thailand. And
then the Thai way of doing it, my way of doing it.
No, you do it differently than the Thai people do, and that's fine too. But you want desired results. There's ways to go about doing it. There's several ways to go about doing it. There's
good answer.
We're not just taking two Bettas and tossing them in a cup here. Like it's not. This is ridiculous. It's a little bit of
no, because you don't know their line. So I mean, if you don't know the line that fish came from, it's going to be you're rolling the dice on it. If you don't know what the actual line is that the fish came from, if you're starting with a fish that you know its line and you know its history, you can tell where that line is going to go. If you don't have the line information, you've got a lot of blanks in the genetics of the fish. So determining what you're going to come out with is more of a roll of the dice.
Years ago, I bred platinum half moon Bettas, and it took me years to get solid platinum Bettas.
That was an incredible line.
Years, you guys.
That was about the end of our ornamentals.
Yeah.
like with
years to get
cichlids, when I used to really breed hard cichlids, like generations can go so quick. You guys are talking years. Let's
Yes.
spin the wheel here. Gills to Gardens had a question. This is for an extra large shirt and a trucker hat, a stitched in one from Shimmering Aquatics. I'll get that shipped out to you guys. The shirts, he only has extra large left. We'll do a gift card a little bit later, and the 8-pack of Frontosas. You guys can win more than one time. If you win gift cards and stuff like that, they can be used one at a time. That's it for online use. So user pays their own shipping with the hats and stuff like that. I think we're just shipping them out. So let's see how many people we got. 16 entries in here, and of course, you know what I did again, you guys, because this is what I do almost every time. Is I just did it again. Forgot to put it. We're gonna spin again because it's just so
Carabao.
Boy, I tell you. Sorry, guys. I know who won. You guys want to just know who won, or do you guys want to see it spin and we'll just do it again? Somebody can pick. Jessica, should we spin again because I didn't have the screen up? Or
Probably, yeah.
should we just anyways, Gills to Gardens, I'll just give you a shirt. I'll buy one from Lewis and give you a hat. I have some here. You're local. Gills to Gardens, you actually won the first spin, but let's do that again, you guys. You know what? It is what it is.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I will
leave.
I am going to leave, but I'll come back.
let's do a new word. Let's do this one. How about we'll do it one more time here. We'll do it. What was the last one?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. What was the
Bubbles.
last hash? What was the last one? That was the last one. That was the same one. Let's do this one then. How about there's Jessica at? You guys, let's redo that for the shirt. My apologies, kind of, sort of, maybe. Right on. I have to go in here. I should really learn to look at the camera too, you guys. And turn the screen off when I'm doing this part, but we're not.
Whoa.
Just is what it is. I bet you I have to have it capitalized too.
So many rules.
I know.
So strict
Bubbles.
around here, man.
There is. It's just, you know, if you were more ready, Jody, it would go great. Here we go. You guys, now this is for it. Vibes.
Nice vibes.
I
Good
will
job.
actually see you in the next couple of days. Vibes, you can pick that up here, or I will deliver it to you since you are here from up in Tampa. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Shirt and a hat from Shimmering Aquatics. Heck yeah. All right, back to chat with Geo and Jessica. So let's see, check the chat, see what kind of questions we have here. Oh, I need Jessica back here for this one.
I'm back.
She's coming. She's coming.
Here she is.
The studio lights got warm, you know.
Betta, you missed it. It was Betta or Betta, but we got
I
a
can hear
winner.
it.
So you guys both breed bettas. Do you breed different fish? Or do you guys work with different fish, or is it always a joint effort there at Shimmering Aquatics? Because I feel like there's got to be some form of competition at some point, or maybe like somebody has their favorites. Like Geo keeps killing the macrosoma, and he better not touch them, you know, or something like that. I mean, I'm not saying kills them, but you know, it just doesn't work. Or are there?
Not really. We both work together on it pretty much nonstop. I used to do most of it on my own, and then I went back to school and back to work, and ever since then we both.
Yeah, we just kind of take care of it together. It's really a joint effort. We really discuss what we're going to breed. Because we're a boutique farm, we got limited space, so it's
It's our living room.
Yeah,
And
we breed in our living room. We breed out in our garage. So it's
Oh my gosh, you
pretty
guys
limited
kind of
on
showed me
space. We have to
a
really
little.
make good choices.
Yeah.
I was breeding in our shower.
Yeah.
Having,
I actually had
oh
to
my
take
gosh,
some meds.
Our master
you
bedroom
really
shower was a breeding room for a long time. It was a very controlled environment.
And they were nervous wilds.
And they were nervous wilds. And that was,
Oh,
hey,
and all of our.
and we're in the dark. That's it. Must be 9:30.
It's
All the
9:30.
fish lights went out.
Let me
Oh,
go turn
right
on
on.
lights.
You
Let me
guys,
go
we
turn on
better
some lights.
give it.
Well, that was it for the
Do
studio.
a giveaway and then get you guys off here. It must be your bedtime.
Yeah, hey, live in the country.
You're right on. I wonder what we should do for the Frontosa giveaway. I bet you people want to bounce pretty soon, but I have more questions, especially when Jessica gets back.
I'm here. I'm just trying to turn on some lights.
Got it. All right.
So now that you guys answered the first question, I kind of figured maybe one of you guys
Really?
help guided the other one. I mean, that's just how it's got to go, buddy.
Yeah.
There it is.
We're here to ask the tough questions, guys. Jessica,
Yes.
all seriousness aside, who is, you guys, just so you guys know in chat, these guys are some of the best beta breeders in the country. These guys are they're absolutely insane. Jessica, who is the better breeder, you or Geo?
Hands down.
I would hate to.
Oh.
I hate to agree with him, but it's gonna be me. I was the one that originally started breeding them. He started helping me feed and do water changes. The breeding
Right.
the bettas was originally my passion. He loved cichlids. He loved big fish, the apistos. The bettas have always been my
Yeah,
love.
when she went back to school, I really jumped in because she was full-time student and
You had no idea how much I
didn't had a clue how much went into actually breeding and water changing and feeding all these hungry mouths. Because when you're cupping bettas, right now we've probably got about 200 cups, so it's
That's
baby brine shrimp hatching a couple times a day and
keeping blackworms alive,
blackworms
apnea,
breeding and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a lot. So yeah, I mean, I jumped into it and said, hey, I can take this on, no problem. We don't have to shut down just because you're going back to school. We can keep doing this.
So Jessica,
Why'd I bring this up myself?
Right on. How?
It was kind of there's a lot to it.
What is the most? What is the biggest amount of betta you guys had to deal with at one? Like, have you ever had like a freak year where it's just like, whoa? Like, I had a year a couple of years ago.
Okay. That my biggest spawn was honestly, it was my last platinum spawn. Had almost 300 fry, and all of them were healthy. There was like very little culling.
Yeah, culling was,
I'm like, oh my God, guys, you guys can't have this many babies.
We never really auctioned fish before. We actually joined the fish clubs. That's actually when we came out of the fish closet and started going to fish clubs, was because we had so many platinum bettas that we really just had to move them out. So, yeah, I think when it was all said and done, there was pretty close to 250 cupped bettas on that run, just one color.
Yeah,
and that's just one.
That was one spawn.
One spawn. So that's how I always tell people now when they're saying, "Oh, I want to breed bettas." It's like, what are you going to do with 100 to 200 bettas?
And we also had,
I mean, honestly, that's the question you got to ask yourself, is that, you can't leave them all in one tank.
We also had
there's so many.
8.
So my first ones that I spawned, I have like 6, and there's so many again from the second spawn that I'm taking the white ones that I see in there. They're so tiny. Like, can you guys see inside of my finger? That's how big they are.
Oh yeah,
they're that big. And I'm going to just keep the white ones out of there for some odd reason. You guys, so hands down, Jessica admits it. She's the better breeder. Geo does. Let's do a $25 gift card real quick here, and we'll do Jessica wins as the as oh,
Uh-oh.
you silly tool.
Doing another drawing.
I was gonna do another drawing. And then I suppose what time do you guys gotta get off here? Pretty darn quick.
Oh, I thought we were just here until you kicked us off.
Oh yeah, you guys it's pretty much up to everybody in the chat, you know. I mean, they'll get sick of me or
Get
something.
voted down and
Like that.
start seeing a bunch of thumbs down, and then we leave.
Right, thumbs down. Okay, I'm gonna ask one more question and then I'm gonna redo this screen.
Probably throw them up on the screen. Just hold them in front of the camera.
I can do that.
Yeah, I should do. Yeah, that was it.
All right.
Why not?
Let's see if I can do that.
Nice.
I can't see it is the problem.
So that was one of our white. That was the male we bred.
That worked out pretty good, you guys, because I just disconnected and came back on. I'm glad you guys are on the screen. Stay there for a second. I'm gonna have to put up the StreamYard tool giveaway. You guys, I am right on this here.
Pull it down. I think we're off.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either.
I normally can't.
What are we looking at there, you guys?
What I was showing you?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
that's Handsome Howl. That man was very prolific. That was the male that was responsible for the very, very large spawn. He was incredible. That guy was just dumb as a box of rocks. It was very, very good that we had a female that could teach him what to do. Normally, when they do their embrace, the female will pass out and fall to the bottom of the tank, and the male picks up the eggs and puts them in the nest.
Not Howl.
Howl would pass out, and the female would pick up the eggs and put them in the nest, and she would sit there and wait for him to pass, come back from passing out. And
she would wrap him, and she would go pick up her own eggs and put them up.
Right on.
She was an independent woman.
Yeah.
Let's throw this up here. We got 15 people in here. This is a $25 gift card to the online store. I'll try not to delete everything again. All of the photos and everything are gone. I'm glad we got to show all your photos right away because that's what happened. Yeah. CR Fish right on. $25.
Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations. You guys, that's pretty damn cool. Right on, CR Fish. It took me forever to figure their name out. Geo and CR and there's CPR and all that jazz.
No fish.
Yeah, before I went to remove the screen, I totally X this out of here. So I don't have any more of the photos because that. Let's go back and check and see if anybody else asked anything in the chat. I'm really poor at interacting with these guys. We see it says somebody said at 9:35. That's a handsome boy. That was Jessica's fish. There's nothing else they would have been talking about. Jessica wins. Let's see some questions for you guys. Here you go. I see this asked all the time online. I hear mixed things about it. I know what I do. I know what I'm told is supposed to happen, but people still do ask this question. I asked you guys the other day because I want to keep some the way I want to, you know. So if you guys would be so kind as to answer this.
So this is a tricky question because there's many different types of bettas and they all have very different personalities. I used to have a Hendra tank that probably had 50 Hendras in a 75 gallon.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
And they happily lived together and each had their territory. No, they'd posture and they'd show off, but no fighting. No. But Cochinas are more mellow. The Splendens, you can't house the males together. Sororities are really, if you put a group of women together, eventually they're going to kill each other. Human, dog, cat, doesn't matter. We're going to do it. But if you have females that are from the same spawn, a lot of times it will last quite a while. Are you looking for?
Yeah. So
wilds are different.
Wilds are definitely different. This is a group of Unamacolata mahakams. So those are my personal group right there. Jody got some of those fish.
Absolutely.
They're all living together. They're happy as could be. They don't have an issue with it. They posture. They do big mouth. They're mouth brooders, so they're pretty chill together. I mean, you don't see a lot of ripped up fins. You don't see a lot of damaged fish. And those guys are almost a year old. They've been living together since they were born. They don't know any different.
And this is.
But that doesn't work for everybody. To say
Yeah.
that everybody can't live together. It's proven fact. Fish, humans. Oh yeah.
You'd have to restart it.
There's big tank of Hendras that was pretty incredible. You got, they lived peacefully in that tank for years and years and years. And that's what happens when you become a hoarder and you spawn fish and you don't want to get rid of them.
Oh my.
So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can put them together. So, but then on the same hand, your Betta Splendid, your Betta Embellus, you put two males in the same tank, they're gonna rip each other to pieces. They're not gonna coexist.
Just not happening.
No, they're too many years. I mean, even in the wild, they're not.
I
They're
mean,
territorial.
They're very territorial.
Siamese fighting fish for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to have you guys on the actual podcast one day with Bill on the wet floor, and we'll actually get into this format style with some real questions to ask, so people can follow along and just not be chatting and messing around. You guys, I want you guys to hit up Frontosa in the hashtag Frontosa for our last giveaway. We'll do it in a little while. We'll talk to Geo and Jessica here a little bit. Before we do the giveaway, we'll kind of recap the last 12-day giveaways, just to say thanks to the guys who were involved. And so thank you guys. It'll be hashtag Frontosa for the last one, with a couple more questions for Gio and Jessica. We'll check the chat here. Well, that one's answered there. We can, David. This is all about you guys. I will got to start learning to run this better. Dee Dee, thanks again for running this. I'll get somebody on this after a while. You guys, go ahead, Gio and Jessica, if you'd be so kind, just answer that.
Lots of plants and a tight-fitting lid.
Yes, definitely a tight-fitting lid. And yeah, lots of plants.
Lots of places for them to hide. Keep it as natural as you can, and you'll see the fish a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what you're keeping, a lot of these bettas in nature do live down in rocks and rocky streams. So the more comfortable they are with being able to get down in the rocks and hide, they're going to actually be out more when it comes to feeding time, and not just wait for it to come and settle on the rocks and sneak out when it gets dark. So yeah, there's different trains of thought on this. I got tanks that I clean them once a month. I got tanks that maybe get cleaned every 3 months. It depends on the fish. It depends on the bioload.
So a lot of people just think, and I myself included, I just thought bettas always came from like stagnant, really super still water and stuff like that. I used to think that about killifish too, but from what you're saying here, and from what I've been reading and learning since I've known you guys, a lot of them seem to live in a little bit quicker water and streams. Are there any that do any of them? Do you guys keep any in moving water, or did they?
Well,
I do like a Higer for a surface agitation on some of those tanks, and
you have to remember that by saying quick moving water, we don't mean like rapids. It's just not the still stagnant pools. They're like the Antutas that you have.
Yeah,
those like a bit of moving water, but not like a hill stream loach.
No, not like
they're not
sucked into the rocks.
Right. So they're not. Yeah, I suppose that's a lot of movement in a stagnant puddle. Really is just a little surface movement, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, used to say if you dip a net in any puddle or pond in Thailand, you come out with a fish and you'd find bettas. But that's not as true as it used to be, unfortunately, with development going the way it is. But yeah, I mean, honestly, rice paddies don't get a lot of movement. They fill the rice paddies up, they get rain, so the water's constantly being renewed. And the rice is absorbing all the nutrients out of the water that the waste from the fish are producing. There's an ecosystem. They're not in just a stagnant pond. They're not sitting in a chuck hole on the side of the road. Well, you know,
Well, then you have like the Betta simplex, the crabby mouth brooders. They're in the water.
they're
that
in the
they're
springs.
in
Yeah.
are basically similar to the springs that we have here throughout Florida.
Yeah. Limestone,
It's
filtered
not
water.
stagnant, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's got that constant flow of a spring. And there's quite a few that live in different springs like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like the
I mean, there's
Everglades, some of the Everglades and whatnot, maybe a little.
a lot of croaking gouramis down in the Everglades. They love it down there.
Yes,
We
yes.
got to
I
go
did
collecting
read
down
about
there.
that. I was reading about that. You know, this is where you know, good ethics and responsible practices really, really come into effect with people. A lot of people don't realize the damage that can cause. Oh, it's just a sparkling gourami, but you know, they're not supposed to be here. They are. Let's go collect some, though. You know,
Definitely.
yeah, 100%.
So, Jody,
So there's another question. Do you guys still have any platinum betas for sale? And you guys can go check here, because I'm putting pressure on Geo because he sent this to me. Here's the website. You guys can go on there and actually send him a message. It does work, just not really long ones. And they'll tell you. I bet you.
So we do not have any platinum bettas. That was actually a few years ago.
We're going to Thailand in the fall of 26, so we'll probably bring back some stock on if we can find some really good quality white. But I haven't found anything to replace what we had, and our line got really cloudy. So I don't want to sell bad fish to people. I don't want to give bad fish to people. So we let the line go.
But Jody, there's actually a question on here by Divided by Zero that I kind of want to answer.
I would love it. I would love it. And I saw that Dee Dee said that. I just don't know how to find the times. 9:30 something. Go ahead and answer it. I wish I could find it.
All right. I don't know if we're even talking about the same one, but he'd asked about the tank size and dither fish.
That's a good one.
So I would say that if you have a 20-gallon long, you can pretty much do any Betta, wild, or fancy and have dither fish in it.
Yeah.
The Antutas, they kind of take up the whole 20 long by themselves. And with dither fish, you just got to make sure it's something that's not too flashy. The Betta will want to eat it. And something that's not going to outcompete the Betta for food, because then the Betta's going to want to eat it. They're a little aggressive.
Yeah.
But
if it fits in their mouth, they'll eat it. Shrimp are definitely snacks.
My favorite tank in this house is a 20-gallon long that has coolie loaches, chili rasboras. What else is in there? I've got something else in there. Oh, and my pygmy cories.
Pygmaeus. Yeah.
Cory pygmaeus, a male Betta, and it's actually always a red or blue veil tail. It's the simple, classic Betta that everybody used to find in the stores.
Yeah, we should have a picture of that tank. That's an incredible tank.
I got pictures of that tank.
What is you guys in the chat too? What's your favorite veil style? Jessica, Gio, what are your favorite tail styles?
I like the classics. I definitely like the classic plakat style. I think they're just a lot more energetic. They're always pacing around the tank. So I find the fish with the longer fins definitely don't get as active. They slow down faster. So I love the way they look. They're beautiful, but
like that video of Hal that I put on.
Yeah.
By a year and a half, 2 years old, it was like swimming in a wedding dress. That's a lot of weight.
I was curious. Do they just like with some of the guppies now, how big the tails are and stuff. They look great when they're young. You can breed them a little bit, but as they get to adults and their tails get fully formed, well, they either just die because they're not going to live that long, or I feel they're dying because of they can't swim in the weight of their tails and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that where they're just laying out on the bottom. I've judged a couple of guppy shows, and they're just their tails are so big that they can't swim anymore, so they just hang on the bottom. And when you get them up and moving, they're beautiful, but it's not functional. So
it's one of the reasons why when you go on any betta information page, they tell you have to have lots of resting places for your betta. That's because their fins are heavy and they need places to hang out. The short fins, yes, they like sleeping in the plants and they're everywhere, but they don't need it as much.
Yeah, they definitely don't tire out as quickly.
You guys want to talk about lazy betas sleeping all the time? I got one back here.
Sometimes they are just lazy.
Yeah.
He is so late. I have given him a try a whole bunch of times. He makes bubble nests, and I'm all like, "Yay, way to go, buddy!" You know, like I got your back. And the girls are like, "No, I'm not going anywhere." And then he gets mad. He also sits around all day. Like I thought he was just chilling, kind of like a cichlid, but I think I don't know.
Well,
I think it's lazy.
I firmly believe that bettas are really this. They have so much personality, which they're smart. And if you have that much personality, you can't just put them together and say breed. They're gonna do what they want to do because I don't know, they're bettas.
So the shirt.
Oh, my shirt.
Me too, Dee Dee. I like the really long fins. The short fin one, like the candy koi I have, they're all right because of the patterns and stuff like that. I do like those. I'm gonna read a couple more questions out of these. See if anybody's got some.
So the shirts are from our friends in Thailand.
I was just gonna tell you that.
Next time, I usually post it when we do a buy. So Kimmy is he's the president of the Plakat Association in Thailand. He's a very good friend of ours, and he designed the shirts. So when he put them up for sale, we got a couple of them.
I think I remember. I've seen the picture of those guys.
Yeah,
you've seen it in real life too.
It's absolutely incredible. That is their place behind them in the background. You were telling me, correct?
Yeah, that's their place.
I mean,
there.
Like that's not even.
It's pretty impressive.
It's real. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So next time we do a buy, I mean, just I'll get a Shimmering Aquatics up there so everybody can follow us there. But I'll post it on there. It definitely helps if we can split up the shipping because shipping from Thailand is very expensive.
You post it on first too.
Yeah.
I would let me know what's up. I think that's super awesome. I feel like I'm about ready to do something wrong there if I do what I was just going to do. So,
okay.
I'm everybody. If that seemed like I had was in limbo there, I was because I had to read the screen. I figured I was going to wreck everything on us again here. You guys, we've almost been on an hour again today. It is Thursday, so I should practice my hours. Technical difficulties weren't too bad. You guys didn't. Geo and Jessica had their phone on when I came back in. I did lose all of our pictures, Geo and Jessica's logo. You guys can visit their website. Let's do the Frontosa giveaway here. This is for an 8-pack of Frontosas. I want to throw this up on the stage here, you guys. Just remember to check some of these guys out. These are all the places that made this possible for us to be able to do this, and it was really great.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You know, HD Aquatics.
Don, he's a great guy.
Yes, he is.
With the Elisoma and the Sawasser Tang. The Garden of Eater, Grant and Shelby.
Oh, they rock.
3 packs of shrimp here that'll be going out soon from those guys. Make sure when this I'll have Bill edit this video and get links and everything up in here, you guys. Yeah, those guys are super awesome. Florida Fish Freak Kevin from down here. He's another wild collector like HG Aquatics. His Guppy Cup, and yeah, that's super cool. We'll get that mailed out. Aqualust with the Anubis plant pack. I think he took care of that. That ended up being an incredible gift right there. Shimmering Aquatics, the wild Betta, absolutely beautiful mailed. I shared the photos with that. We'll make sure to get some of those back up in here, you guys. Eddie's Fish Fix. We did some rainbow fish from Eddie. I think we did a gift card in lieu of him and then did him again. Oh, yeah. A tank maintenance. Skipper's Aquatics, shout out to you guys. Thank you so very much for donating that to one of the fish clubs down there. You said our fish club. We'll do Eddie's home club, which is the Fort Myers Aquarium Society. Thank you very much. So appreciate that. I'll make sure to know it came from you, because it is from you. And Perone Aquatics, who we did last night, guys, $100 in store credit for merchandise. You guys pay the shipping on that. He has some phenomenal fish. Band, get a hold of him on Facebook and stuff like that. So from there, we got hashtag Frontosa. We're going to get ready to run this down here real quick. There's 14 people in it. Let's make sure we have that screen ready to be up there. Well, because yeah, this is how, and then this is how I end up. Just the whole thing's on, you guys.
Frontosa.
What? Oh, I thought I wrecked something. You guys don't do that. You scare me like that. Hashtag Frontosa, everybody. Hashtag Frontosa. Whoa, we don't want to. I'm trying to hide it. 8-pack of Frontosas from Uncle Joe. Don Powers, right on. Don Powers 81. I think you want a couple of things. And that's an 8-pack of Frontosas. There you go. Sweet. I am more than yeah, that I'm excited for you guys. I love Frontosas. Don Powers, congratulations. Day 12 of the 12 Days of Fishmas. Don, get a hold of me. You guys know the drill. I posted up on the YouTube and stuff like that. I think I have most of you contacted. I'll probably ask again. I'm bound and determined to look at myself while we do these every time. I notice that. And it makes me sidetrack, and I'm doing it again. Jill, Jessica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having us on.
And having Bill here and just doing the chit chat here was awesome. Have Bill on here and really get deep into this, and you know, have some stuff prepared, and maybe we'll make some posts and get some questions from some of these guys in the chat. You guys, thank you so very, very much. I'm going to take you guys off now. Thanks. All right, everybody. This has been great. I appreciate each and every one of you for spending this time with me. We're going to get with you guys every week, me and Aqualust. We're going to try to do a weekly thing on Thursdays, give hour, give or take, cover some really good topics, get some of the breeders on here, some guys with some science background, you know, some water guys, some plant guys, do some fish room tours. We'll tour here. We'll dive into some species and maybe some news and stuff like that. Just make sure you follow the channel, hit up the Facebook page. We're going to start a group there. We really just want to help, you know, spread the word. Education is key. Best management practices, conservation, ethical sourcing, and things like that. You guys join a fish club. This is where I meet these people at. Through these fish clubs, I'm able to travel around and be in contact with other people and make great people all over the country and even in other countries too. You guys, thank you so very much for this. It meant a lot to me. Have a good night and Merry Fishmas, everyone. Unbelievable. Hey Jack, what's up?